Hi, this is the Matching On with Sean channel. Hey!
Hello.
And it's actually something that me and Joe actually agreed on.
Wow.
Rumors.
That's not often.
Hello.
This is Matching On with Sean. As you see, I've got two people beside me for a change.
Hey, Sean. Yeah, we should. Get him in here. Get him in. Come on.
There you go, my man.
Yeah, it's a little bit of eye candy for you. Hello. How are you, lads? How's everybody, lads? How's having a good Wednesday? The weather is still absolutely shit in Ireland for the summer, which is, as you can imagine, the sun be nice and warm, but it's pissing it down. And it's pissing down for the winter, pissing down again for the summer. Maybe it's gonna just piss down for fucking ever. But however, the World Cup starts next Friday, so I'll be looking forward to that. Sporting Uruguay, because of the great Marcelo Bielsa, and Ireland obviously didn't make it because of rubbish, absolutely rubbish. Well, it is what it is. Club before country and all that stuff. So gonna get into the transfers, the little transfer teasers. Again, I've always said I wouldn't be in the know with what's recordable source and what isn't. But I put the sources in the description box at the end. I put in the description box all the links to the sources. So you can have a look yourselves and read up a bit more about it. So the first one I'm looking at is a goalkeeper, which I think should be a number one prospect for me. Is a decent goalkeeper that can be number one for a couple of years anyway, rather than even if next year he's going to be number two or play. When I say number two, I mean Dallo say be the main keeper, and then have a keeper come in that can learn off Dallo, because he's got plenty of experience, but there's probably only about another 2 years left in him. I think 2-3 years at the very very top. So I think I'd be keeping Dallo for a year and then possibly bringing in a keeper. That can challenge Darlow, because Perry is not quite there yet. But I still believe there's bits of a keeper in him. So if I could, I'd shift him out on loan. Like I've said, I've shifted him out on loan. Get a keeper in. Bam's your uncle. Happy days. And then when Darlow goes, I'd give Darlow another year contract. And say to him that next summer you're gone. I'd even give him 2-year contract, but tell him next year we'll sell you. Because we want to get some sort of bit of cash money on you. So maybe I'd give him 2-year contract, but tell him really you're going to be gone by next summer. I want you to help bed in the new keeper. But also another thing I'd say would be if things don't work out with Perry and he has another not great season, it means that Darlow we have Darlow there as just in case in the back pocket. So yeah, the keeper that we're looking at is it's from the Sky Sports Germany, Sky Sports Deutschmark, um, from Freiburg, Noah Atubulu. Atubulu. He's the Feyenoord #1 keeper. Got to the Europa League final with Freiburg. Plenty of clean sheets in him. Plenty of good saves in him. One of his best attributes is he can actually save penalties, which, wow, I didn't think that was even allowed. To save penalties, considering some of the goalkeepers we've had over the last, probably since Paul Green was probably the last proper keeper we had. Maybe a push, Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, there's interest from clubs from England, Spain, Italy, and the Bundesliga. I think that Atabulu should be someone you should look at. He's only 24, 25, so there's still plenty of years in him. Could learn a little bit off Darlow and kind of bounce off each other and help bet him in, and then hopefully down the line he'll be #1. The next one we're gonna have a look at is Dmytro Risnyk, who is it's from the cut offside channel. Risnyk is your Ukrainian goalkeeper. Would be a good signing. He's only young. Had 20 clean sheets in 33 games. 7.5 mil. I think he'll be good, cheap option. I think you can definitely get good keepers and good footballers from across Europe at a very cheap price. Very cheap price. And 7.5 million for this guy, Risnyk, is great value, fantastic value. Very commanding in the box, which is a big plus. Not afraid to shout and roar at centre backs, which I think we kind of miss. I don't think that doesn't strike to me as someone that's a shouter. He's more of a the organizer. I'm going to say dictator there. He's a great organizer. Is Darlow, but can't see him. You can't see him being one of these screamers and shouters that defenders to keep them on their toes. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's a very good keeper, isn't he? Another player we're looking at from Czech Republic. The rumours from Sports Mole. He's a left back / centre back, which could be an ideal replacement for Pascal Skrok. From Wolves, obviously from Wolves. Obviously being relegated this season. 26 million doesn't sit right with me. I think that's far too much for Krezik, and anybody that gets a whiplash injury from Brendan Aronson ain't the strongest, ain't the most compatible. Nah, not for me. But it was a rumour that was floating around, and if that's what we're after, I'd rather keep Pascal. Yeah, the talk of someone to replace Pascal, this is one that I would happily see replace Pascal. Nathan Ake, again from the cut off side podcast. News site. I bet them already in my idea signings, and I think he's brilliant. Again, he's left back and left centre back, so exactly what Pascal does, except I think better. I think he's much better than Pascal. I know he's a little bit older, but he's got plenty of experience. He's got four Premier League trophies. There's plenty of experience in the Premier League. 12 months on his contract, so it'll be 13 million, which I think he could get. I think with 12 months on his contract left, I'd say he could get him for 10. I'd say he could get him for 10. I'll just remind you that that's kind of it. Again, all the rumours may or may not be legit sources, but from my recollection, from what I can see, they're good sources. Also, lastly, I love the new wage age for next season that was being leaked. Was it March? Was it February or March? Jesus, might even be longer. With Calvin Owen doing the video of it. It's so it's basically been confirmed, and it looks absolutely quality. I love the Yorkshire Rose on it, a real throwback. Love the Yorkshire Rose, and big love. Well, that's going to be it now for all the rumours. Big up to all the listeners, and thank you for everything. And big love to everybody. To get home safely. Hope everybody gets home safely. Sorry there. Hope everybody's safe and sound. And keep matching on with Sean. And like and subscribe. Throw a comment in the chat as well if you like. Again, I'm going to put the rumours in the description box. And thank you very much. Lights.